Hi, I'm Kwai Chi and this is a review of the Roots Dental Labs Bruxism guard. What is Bruxism? Well, if you grind your teeth at night while you sleep, that is a condition known as bruxism. So if you hear bone grinding when you are sleeping, which you won't, but your partner in bed probably will, and it'll probably wake them up, then you have this problem of grinding where your jaw just locks up and grinds against your top teeth. And this can lead to all sorts of problems if you don't sort it out or prevent it from happening. What happens is that your teeth get very bone dry, the enamel comes off and they shatter and you can lose all your teeth. So to prevent that, Roots Dental Labs have this custom kit that you organise in the comfort of your own home. So you don't need to go to the dentist to sort this out, and it costs a lot less than actually going to the dentist too. So I've got one from last year. This is about 9 months old now, and this mouth guard, when it's brand new, comes very transparent and very see-through. It's old now, so it's yellowed a little bit. On the back here you can see some holes where I've grinded all the way through, and that is when you know it's pretty much shot. As soon as you see one hole appear, the others appear quite soon after. It's quite thin, it's very comfortable, and it's got this little cutout here so that your teeth don't get too dry. That's one thing I really do like about these mouth guards. But they do give you a funny kind of talk, so I'll put this in so you can hear the difference. It's not too bad, but it does give you a bit of a lisp. But the advantage is that these are perfectly formed for your teeth and your teeth only. So it's not one of those guards that you boil up and you kind of hope that it stays in, and it's not too big, it's never too small for you, it's just the right size. So how do you get such a good impression on this guard? You send off or you pay for this thing on Amazon or on their website, and they send you this kit, and basically you get a lower mouth guard tray. This fits over your teeth like so. It's really big, and literally it's really difficult to do anything with this thing. Oh, it's massive. Then you've got some putty, some red and some white putty, and basically you take them out of the pots, you rub them in your hand for about 30 seconds, and then you put them in this little tray, and then you stick it in your gob. You have to align it in the mirror, because when you bite down, that's it, the impression is starting to set. You can't kind of re-roll it or reset it. If you get to that stage, you need to order the kit again, or you need to buy more putty, and they charge you a good deal of money for that. So you want to kind of put it in, and bite down. And then you keep it as central as you can to the mirror. You've got to have a mirror so you can see that this is right down the centre. You hold it in there for 2 to 3 minutes, and then it starts setting quite hard. So you need to spend the next 2 to 3 minutes trying to carefully pull this guard out, pretty much in a straight vertical line out your teeth. Let it cool down or warm up, or whatever you want to call it, solidify for 5 more minutes after that, and then you stick it in one of these bags. So you fill out all your details, your phone number, your first name and your surname, and then you send it in this not free post envelope. They do put that down on here. I'm not quite sure why they don't bother paying for the postage, because you do pay quite a lot of money for this in the first place, but they don't, and it gets sent off to this address. Now you think, oh well, this is quite flimsy, you know, my guard might break. Well, it absolutely won't. Once this is set, it is pretty much as hard as rock or stone or a very hard object. So I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to go through the steps just for you, my favourite viewers of all time, the ones who can be bothered to watch a Bruxism tooth review and not something more wacky or exciting like a TV gadget review. But fundamentally, this could save your teeth, which in effect can be more expensive than buying or preserving a television, for instance. A single implant, I have one of those, costs over £2,000, or that's about 3,000 US dollars. So, you know, a full set of teeth is worth a lot of money. So here I've got the red and white. If you ever watched Mission Impossible, the first one with Tom Cruise, he mixes two bits of chewing gum together, both ends, and it forms a bomb, and that's kind of what this is like, except it's not a bomb. This is fairly safe material, although I wouldn't try eating it, and I certainly wouldn't keep it near kids. By themselves they are kind of just like normal putty. For some reason, maybe because I'm on video at the moment, this purple stuff is not coming out very easily at all, and it's getting stuck all over my fingers. But you know, that's life. There we go. The white stuff came out a lot easier. So you just get this stuff, and so I've got the white and the purple. It's made my hands really messy, and you just start rubbing it together with your fingers, with your palm, and you start rubbing it for 30 seconds. I've got my watch here. I started at 45 seconds, so by the 15-second mark I should start putting this in the mouth guard. Once I shove this in my gob, I'm going to actually be quiet for once. I'm not going to do any talking whatsoever as I try to align this thing in my gob, and I bite down, and you won't hear me talking for, well, a few seconds because I'll fast forward it so that you don't have to hear me. It's actually warming up. It's like some sort of catalyst, or it's just taking the heat from my fingers. I'm going to put this in the tray. So I've made a little sausage. Try and get the coverage quite firmly around. I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to put this in and wish me luck. Oh. And there we have it. My teeth impressions, all in this tray. Now you can see there are some holes where it's touched the guard, but once they actually make the guard, those holes won't be there. They kind of make it thicker and things like that. It looks kind of gross, a bit rank at the moment. I can basically now just leave that to dry. I just leave it in a tray, or you can just leave it on the bag. It won't stick to anything now. It's designed so that it doesn't stick to stuff. I don't have any rank taste in my mouth, although I don't trust this putty stuff, so I'm going to rinse out my mouth with rinse aid. I'm going to brush my teeth before I try and eat or drink anything. My mouth is a little bit on the dry side now, but other than that there aren't too many side effects. So after another, say, 6 minutes from now, this will be nice and dry and it will be rock solid. It's pretty solid now. It's pretty hard. It was hard enough for me just to lift the thing out. It's as easy as that. I would recommend it. I wish the things would last a lot longer, like a few years, so you don't have to repeat this process all the time. I think they can keep your impressions and you can just make up another guard in the future. But your teeth change, they move, as my dentist keeps telling me, so the best thing to do is to make a new set of impressions every year or so that you don't feel your teeth getting too cramped or getting wider, or they move about. They're natural. So if you suffer from bruxism, then definitely invest in some customizable guards. If you get it from your dentist, it's going to be quite expensive. If you have a home kit like this, then it's a lot more affordable. If you want to go and buy this, then click on the link in my description. For now, do feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you can see all my other reviews. I'm Kwai Chi. Until next time, take care.